Hey, what's up there? This is Joseph from JohnTheHutDweller, and I got a kind of a strange message. That was a good one though. Admitted white racist wrote me and said, "I just subscribed to your channel. Are you really a descendant of the descendant of Cain?" Now this is a strange thing. You usually see this with Afro-Israelism or Anglo-Israelism. Now, if we were to believe that there really are, going from the Bible, Noah said, "Take on your ark. Man has become corrupted. Take on from you," and he mentions the people to take. There's actually two stories of the flood. He mentions the people to take, and then he says of every animal. And there's discrepancies with the animals of whether bringing seven clean animals or just two. But either way, when it talks about the human race, or corrupt or anything evil, was destroyed in the flood. So the children of Cain would have been gone. In the New Testament, we hear Jesus refer to the Jews as the children of Cain. This, for the time, is normal. If you call somebody the child of something, it means that's what they're doing, or they're like that, or they're from that. Basically, that's an idea of where they're coming from. Not genetically. They didn't know about genetics back then. And hereditary, no, they didn't. It wasn't seen as you being a descendant of something. You're the child of the devil. You're the child of Cain. You're the spawn of hell. The scourge of God, things like this, have been given to people. Titles. It didn't mean they were actually from hell. That's what their actions and their intent were. Now I am of the ethnicities that I am. Looking back, trying to grab all the ethnicities, even some that I'm probably not Germanic, but I just added that just cause might be. But Celtic, Latin, Germanic, and Ionian. I put Ionian just because that's usually what they get called. Any Arab that's a Christian usually gets called an Ionian. But they're from the same genetic pool as the Southern Italians, the Greeks, Phoenicians, Northern Egyptians, Lebanese, Syrian. It's all pretty much kind of the same pool, same families. Although it's funny, the Greeks are more detached from that. They're farther away than the Italians would be linked to the Lebanese. These genetic things are very strange. When I say Latin, I do mean Latin in the old sense. The Latins were a tribe that confederated people from Italy, of what we call Latins, of what gets that name. The group of people from Italy that had kicked out the Celts from the Iberian Peninsula and conquered it, took over, replaced their land, cities, language, culture, genetics, everything. We see huge dispersion around the first 2 centuries leading up to the birth of Christ. And then they come and they conquer, and they blend with the Indians of Central and South America, and they create the mestizos, which a lot of people now will claim are Latin by way of Latin ancestry. Well, that's true, but what we call Latino is really mestizo. The Latins are the Spanish, those of Spanish, Portuguese, or Italian descent, primarily. And the word Latin is the same way with Hispanic. They started using Hispanic to differentiate the white people from the other people, from mulattoes and mestizos. But when it came to America, it gained the name of all Spanish speakers. Latin is the same way. It was originally meant to differentiate the white people from the darker people. Not unless they're light or dark, but just different groups, Indian, black, European, Northern European. Mainly the Southern European peoples, the Iberian and Italics. But again, when it came to America, everybody got that name. And now they included the Brazilians with this as well, because the Brazilians were not Hispanic, but they were definitely Latin. So it's from the Mediterranean descent. I don't think I have any indigenous blood in me from the Americas. So yeah, that would all be Aryan. I mean, the whole Mediterranean is Aryan, and you even go into Persia and stuff. It's all Aryan. Now, what does that have to do with the Sons of Cain? I don't know. I don't know what link he was trying to make. The Sons of Cain have been called a lot. They would say Canaanites. Some people would say the black African had the mark of Cain. But the mark of Cain, remember, was a preservation. It was a blessing. It said nobody could kill you. They weren't allowed to, or else they were going to get the vengeance of God himself. So I see Cain more as a blessed figure than a cursed one. And that's what it was. It wasn't a curse. It was a blessing of protection. All my genealogies date back to, I think they pull back to the ancient Aryans of Proto-Persia. But it was a very strange message. I think I need to explain that. Um, and if this person could clarify what he meant by son of Cain. And I'm definitely not Jewish either. Peace to everybody out there. Have a nice day.